He's been watching. What's going on, guys? We are back for another episode on Spooling Up Performance. Today we got Roy's car here. He's got a 2013 Camaro SS. This car is pretty fucking quick. Doesn't look like it, and that's what makes it awesome. He has a pretty basic setup. It's a bolt-on car, intake, full exhaust, and a little secret sauce in the trunk. So today we're wiring up a Kenne Bell Boost-A-Pump on the Camaro. With this application, it's going to be pretty easy than a full Boost-A-Pump install already is. Because there's no boost application, no supercharger, no turbo. So it's literally just going to be supplying power to the fuel pump so that it just boosts the voltage a little bit and gives him that little extra he needs so his tuner can up the power a little bit more. So that's what we're doing today. We'll get everything ready to go and fill you guys in on how this shit goes. So we got everything starting to get ripped apart. So I started tearing off all his badges that he wants removed. So his car is actually going to be getting a full paint correction and polish from me, probably here in the next couple days. So I'm getting this stuff off too to prep it for when I do the paint correction, so that everything's off that he wants off and ready for me to work some magic on. So I mean, it's gonna be awesome. I even took off the Chevy emblem in the back. All right, Boost-A-Pump. So first thing you want to do is undo all this back stuff. You don't need to take this back plastic panel off. I just did that because it was in my way and I just didn't want it there, so it's easy, it just unscrews. Next thing you want to do is take the negative terminal off the battery so that you don't have power, because electrical, that's why. All right, just to give you an orientation on where we got everything. So on the far passenger right side behind everything, I have the Boost-A-Pump. We have it up there bolted in, and it's got wires coming off of it. You want to hold this light real quick? So you got wires coming off of it. You're going to have a pigtail with 2 red wires. All right, so this is actually set up. So if you guys aren't familiar with the Boost-A-Pumps, these usually come plug and play for like Fords and like Mustangs. So theirs is even easier. It comes with a connector and for both ends, and it just clips into the fuel system and it's good to go. No wiring required. So for this application, we have to cut right before here, get rid of this fuse. We're not going to use it. And then cut the clip off this. And we'll use this wire later on. This one right here is a ground. We're just simply going to tap. We're going to undo this screw and put the ground into there, and that'll supply the ground for the whole thing. And we don't really need anything else off there because we're not running any kind of boost application, and so all we're doing is just supplying power to this, and then we'll use another wire to tap into the fuse box. And there's a fuse right here that we tap into behind here that will supply power to the pump. So we'll go more step by step. I just want to give you an overview of what we're doing. So let's get to it. All right, so I'm wrapped up in here. All right, so I cut that fuse off. I got the wire connected. I'm gonna solder this. So you should solder all your joints. It'll just be stronger and last longer. I got the heat shrink right here for when the solder's done. And then I ran, so this wire is gonna run down the factory line, have it all zip tied nice, all the way down. This is the positive. I'm coming through the back of the car right now. And then stop right here. I'm gonna put the new fuse holder right here. I'm gonna cut this wire and it'll go up. So I'll cut this wire, put the fuse on, and then the other side of the fuse will jump to the positive side of the battery. And then all we gotta do is take this side of the wire, cut this right here, pull the fuse box off, find the pin for the fuel pump, pull that wire out, and wire this to that wire, and that's literally it. So basically, the Boost-A-Pump will get power from the battery, and then this side of the wire will go to that fuse, so it will be turned on by when that fuse turns on, so it'll be good to go, and then it'll just send the signal straight to the pump from there, and it'll be good to go. Dope. Okay, I forgot to video pulling this off, but you gotta pull this whole fuse box out of its base. There's 4 corners, top 2, bottom 2, and you basically just wedge a screwdriver in there and like pop them out of place until the whole thing comes out. Then this fuse, so this is a 2013, so 2011 to 2015, it's this fuse right here, 25. It's like a tan fuse, and on the block it's going to be this one right here, the FSCM. So that would go up there like this, FSCM. It's a 25 behind there, and then for 2010 or 2011 to 2015, it's the pinout is the red and white wire going to that 25 fuse. So while you have this pulled out, pop this pin out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this right here, and then the extra wire that came from the Boost-A-Pump harness is going to wire to that, and that's going to wire, that's basically going to supply the power to the fuel pump. So the voltage that is now coming from the Boost-A-Pump is going to go to the fuel pump and up the voltage coming out of that, if that makes sense. So I'm going to cut that, splice it in together, cut it to size, tuck it away, make it look nice, and then come down here, we'll cut this one here, put our fuse in, and then from the other side of that fuse go to the power. So basically it'll be like this with a fuse in the middle, and it'll be fucking done. And bada bing, bada boom, Boost-A-Pump. That's it. It's really fucking easy. I just like take my time and make everything look clean, because that looks factory now. So yeah, so this is actually a factory Boost-A-Pump, straight from GM. Don't mind like what it says. It actually comes like this. So I'm just fucking with you. So yeah, we'll get that all wired up. So you guys know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna finish it up and I'll show you guys the finished product. All right, so there's gonna be a long, if you guys ever have this boost pump, right? There's gonna be a long black wire that comes off this thing. Basically what this is, it's a positive negative, and this goes up to the front of the engine bay, and it's gonna go to your boost switch that's like this, and that goes all the way up to the front. Your positive and negative will hook up to the switch, and you wire this in to your boost source and all that shit. So we're actually just gonna put all this stuff away, and this, so if you're doing an NA setup, you'll just coil this up really nice and zip tie it and tuck it away by the pump, and you won't be needing it. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff in here. It's really easy even if you did have a boost setup. It's just a little bit more work. So we're just gonna finish up what we're doing and show you guys the end result. Alright, so Boost-A-Pump. We had cut that, the harness that was coming off of it with that fuse, right? We cut that. One is going down to the new fuse we made and the battery. The other one is tapped or wired into the wire that came off the fuse. And then our ground wire is now grounded to here. So follow this down. Don't worry about these. They're not staying like that. I'm not a fucking hack. I have to solder these still and then put heat shrink on them. So follow this down. Comes down. We have our fuse connector down here. One wire from the wire that was going to down here goes into one side, and then you splice another wire into the battery, and it's all connected in here with the fuse. And there's a factory mounting location here, so it makes it look factory. It's all clean and nice. The booster pump is done. It's super simple. All right, there's not a lot to it. Don't think too much into it. This long ass wire, we're gonna roll up and zip tie it and put it back in the corner up here and zip tie it so it's out of the way. We'll put the trunk back together. You'll never know it was there. No one will ever know it's there, and it'll be good to go. So it's pretty simple. It comes with instructions. They're pretty bland, and they're not really descriptive of where you got to do what. There's a link that I'm going to put in the description to an instruction manual from Lingenfelter, right?
Yeah.
Lingenfelter has a full list of what to do on an actual Camaro, because all the other instruction manuals you find are for like Fords and Mustangs and all that stuff. Shows you exactly what to do and exactly what I just went through, step by step. All this other stuff down here is for like supercharger or boost applications. And if you're not doing that, you'll literally stop right here. And you'll just wire in exactly how I just did it. Really self-explanatory, everything I just explained to you, and it'll be good to go. And that'll be it. So I'll throw the link for this in the description so you guys can check it out. And I mean, it's super easy, visible pictures and instructions that are very easy to read. So there's that. Alright, so wires are soldered. I told you I was going to roll this one up. It's rolled up and zip tied to another set. Those are all soldered. We're going to get those covered up with some heat shrink. And then we're going to put the carpet back, put the bottle back in, and this shit's ready to go. Pretty awesome. Pretty excited to see how it works. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. Appreciate you guys stopping by, checking it out. Make sure if you like this video, hit the like button. Comment if you want to ask anything or have any questions on the install itself. Other than that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Share this video if you want. Friends, whatever, that are trying to do the same thing. Like I said, I'll post a link below on the install guide that we found that worked the best. And yeah, you can go from there. But thanks again for watching. We'll see you later. Peace!